Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Anxious Brain Central. I'm gonna change. I had little Simsy on, but even on one, it's still fucking loud, and that's not gonna fly. Hi, I'm back in my normal setup. The semester's almost over, and I'm struggling, as one does. Yeah, if I don't pass this class, I'm gonna cry. I'm already crying over it, and it's not over. It's not over. Dude, Divorced Dad Rock recently has been my shit. Like, Nickelback, Creed, Daughtry, the best. It really reflects how I feel. When I was little, I was like, why are these people fucking depressed? And now I get it. Anyway, I'm not sure how long this episode's gonna be. I'm pretty fucking tired. Why aren't you fucking playing? That's rude. So yeah, I just wanted to make an episode while I look decent. So I never wear my hair natural. I always straighten it, and everybody's like, you should leave it curly because it looks nice. And I'm like, yeah. But then it's gonna turn into a puffy ass mess. But I put some product in it, and it stayed pretty tame. So this might be the vibe for this week if it cooperates until I get annoyed and wash it and straighten it. But I like it. What I want to talk about this episode is it girls, or like when you think of like that girl, I picture the Tumblr-esque basic white girl, like Uggs and flare leggings and a crop top with like a zip up hoodie that's like half zip and their shoulder showing. Like, you know what I mean? Like the girls that spend a lot of money and get whatever they want and drive like a nice car and like, you know what I mean? And this has always been a thing. Like I mentioned Tumblr girl, like Tumblr girls compared to girls now really haven't fucking changed. It's always some blonde bitch. Leggings, they weren't flared during the Tumblr times. Uggs, they're not as tall now. They're like little slippers. And crop top still stands. I don't know how. I like crop tops for some things, but like I feel like I'm getting that age where I'm just like, I don't really want my fucking pouch out for show. You know what I mean? Like, I gained weight, and I know I gained weight. Does everybody need to see that? No, probably not. I don't even want to see it. So, like, do I want you to see it? No. But with TikTok, I tend to get recommended lots and lots of get ready with me's, which is very weird because I don't like them. I like watching some of them, like when people have like scandalous stories. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck are they gonna say? But otherwise, I'm like, I don't care what product you're using. I don't care that you woke up at 4 a.m. and went to the gym and got ready and did all this shit and drank your fucking Bloom. Bro, if I see one more TikTok of people being like, okay, Bloom, I'm gonna freak out. Like, I've heard Bloom is trash, and I'm not here to trash that. But I've just heard not great things about it, but I get advertised it constantly. If you hear a noise, I'm playing with my suitcase wheel with my foot because I can't sit still. But I've heard it's not the best thing that you could put in your body. It's not the worst. Like, there are obviously worse supplements out there, but like, I get recommended Bloom like 50 times a day, every day, and it's just blah. But anyway, back to Get Ready With Me's. I get recommended them a lot. And typically the people that film those types of videos are the it girl or whatever, and they have all the expensive products, and they know every product that you should use. And they like, oh yeah, this is what I use for my 20-step skincare routine twice a day. And I'm just like, who in the fuck has time for that? Like, it's like these girls have unlimited time. And I get the ones that are influencers and they don't like go to a 9 to 5 or what the fuck ever. Also, I've never worked a 9 to 5 in my life. I've never had that kind of job. But they like have all the time in the world. Like, here's my daily routine. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. I get out of bed. I make a cup of coffee. I do my 20-step skincare routine. I go to the gym for 2.5 hours. Come home. Take a shower. do a get ready with me with my 20-step makeup routine. Then I do my 20-step hair routine with my 20 oils that no one can afford but me. Then I pick out my outfit. And then I'm going to go shopping and go get my nails done. Like, my fucking daily routine, I'm in college, so like it changes. But like for work, for example, if I'm working at 8 a.m., which I do a lot of times, I wake up at like 6:45 at the last possible minute because my job's not close by. I get out of bed. I put my scrubs on. I may or may not brush my hair again, put my hair up, brush my teeth, grab something to eat on my way out, and then I eat in the car. And that's it. I'm not doing skincare. I'm not doing my makeup to go sweat at work. I'm not doing my hair to go sweat and get covered in anal glands from dogs at work. Like, why am I going to do that? Like, I get if you have an office job. I get if you don't move a lot. But every job that I've had has been on my feet moving around a lot. And I just am not trying to wear a bunch of shit. So even if I didn't have a crazy active job, I wouldn't. I'm just not that person. I've tried so hard to get up an hour or two before I have to leave. And normally when I do that, if I can get myself up, I eat something, I get dressed, and I lay down until 5 minutes before I have to leave. Because I'm like, why the fuck am I up at this hour? What am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not in the right mind to be, let me write in my journal. Let me read a book. Like, I'm not fully awake until like noon. So I'm not here to be doing intellectual shit. And I'm absolutely not going to go to the gym at 5 a.m. Like, but again, everybody's different. But it's just like become like a thing that like, this is what the girlies do. And it's like, that's not what the girlies do. I have friends that go to the gym in the morning, but they're not doing 80-step routines and eating grain shit for every meal. Like, we eat a burger, we'll go eat some tater tots, we'll eat a taco. Like, it's just not realistic. And then like the same thing with like, there's something in my bra, supplements and like vitamins, like take this vitamin for this, but take this one. Like, I don't have money. Vitamins are so fucking expensive. Like, even to just get my gummy melatonin, it's like $14 fucking dollars. Like, I can't buy a multivitamin and then also a probiotic and then also a fucking vitamin D and then also melatonin and fucking ashwagandha or what the fuck ever. I don't have money for that. If I was an influencer making bank for making a video of me dancing for 5 seconds, maybe I could afford that, but like I can't. And it's just frustrating that these videos get so popular, and it's like, it's just not realistic. Like, yes, there are some people that are like that, and I'm not one of them. And I just feel like there are more people like me than there are people like that. And like, even when I see people doing like my realistic morning routine or whatever, it's still not realistic at the fuck all. If your whole day is just getting my nails done, if I keep licking my lips, my nose is like dry and like my sensory issues are like, ugh. So I'm just distracting myself. Anyway, but they're not realistic the fuck at all. So like, nobody has time for that shit, especially people that work a lot of hours or go to college, or like, I see people that I have a 9:30 class twice a week, and I see people showed up full dressed up like they're going out, and I'm just like, I woke up 20 minutes ago, threw on a pair of my Grinch sweatpants, my Champion hoodie, and I walked outside, took the bus, and came to class. Like, that was the extent of my morning. Maybe when I get home, maybe I'll wash my face or brush my hair. But like, that's a very rare day if I feel really icky and I'm like, I probably should do something, but most of the time I come home from class and I go to sleep and then go to my next class or go to work. Like, I just like don't have the mental capacity. I barely have time to myself as this, and I know people are like, that's self-care, but like, my version of self-care is laying in bed on my phone watching TV. Like, And if your self-care is washing your face and putting on lotion or whatever, I'm not like, what do people say? I'm not fudging your fudge or whatever they say. But like, that's just not me. And it's just really frustrating because I feel like I had a conversation with my friend about like the Bachelor franchise. Like, I used to love The Bachelor. I still do. I'm watching Bachelor in Paradise. But like, it's just gotten so bad to the point where it's like you can't relate to any of these girls or guys. Like, they're all influencers. They all have a million followers. None of them work normal jobs. So like, the relatability is bad, and I feel like that happens a lot too with a lot of TikTokers or like YouTubers that grow up watching, and then they became famous and they change because they have money, they buy expensive cars, and it's like you can't relate to that person that worked and like had the same life as you. And it's frustrating because it's like influencers are supposed to be people that you look up to, and it's like when you can't really relate to them anymore, it's like, well, who the fuck do I look up to now? And yeah, so that just is kind of annoying. It's kind of steering me away from social media recently because I just like, my life sucks right now. And it has sucked this whole fucking year. Like, I just can't catch a break. Every time I turn around, it's something else. So going online and seeing people like, I just bought a new fucking Mercedes Benz and I have a $2.5 million house, I'm just like, I want to fucking quit. I want to quit school. I want to quit my job, and I just want to go live in a box because obviously I'm never going to get that point in my life. And it's just like seeing shit rubbed in your face when you're like struggling to like hold on. Sorry, I'm playing with plastic. Again, I can't sit still. When you're struggling to like hold on to everything and financially and mentally, it's not fun to see that shit. So I've been trying to avoid it. Like, yes, do I go on a death scroll of TikTok at night? Yes. But when I see shit like that, I skip it. I'm like, I can't fucking, like, I can't do it. Because then I just sit there and I'm like, I'm doing everything wrong in life. I should have made TikToks in 2020 so I could be a fucking influencer. And then I just hate myself for the next 3 hours. So, yeah, basically my point of making this was like, nobody is like that. Like, there are very select people that are like that, and like, we need to stop as a society thinking that every girl is that girl. And that's all I have to say because I'm kind of over it, and I want to go eat something and watch TV and have my me time and stop playing with random objects on my floor. If you guys are interested in my podcast, this is ironic. I do have a TikTok for my podcast. It's Anxious Bee Central, and then I have like a personal TikTok, which is All Time Kyla, and I really still have not decided if I want to make an Instagram for the podcast or if I want to make my personal Instagram public, which I really don't, because I don't want everybody from my hometown being like, oh, you have a podcast now. Like, I don't want to fucking combine those worlds yet. So right now it's just TikTok, and then we'll figure out my shit from there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any commentary, feel free to let me know. If you are that girl and you do any of these things, let me know, because I've never actually met somebody that does any of that. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed me ranting while I'm half asleep. So peace out.